Hey, welcome back to Album April. It's April 23rd, and today I listened to Tragic Kingdom by No Doubt. For as long as I've been alive, Gwen Stefani has always been a solo act. I mostly know her for her songs like Hollaback Girl or The Great Escape. But that's not what she always did, and that's arguably not even what she's the most known for. She's probably more known for being the lead singer of No Doubt, probably one of the most iconic bands of the 90s, right up there with like Oasis or Nirvana. No Doubt weren't grunge, and they weren't exactly the typical alt-rock band either. They were heavily influenced by ska and reggae. No Doubt would explode into popularity with their third album, Tragic Kingdom, which included two of their most famous songs, Don't Speak and Just a Girl. I gave Tragic Kingdom a listen today, and I kind of feel like the way you feel about No Doubt, as a whole, is heavily dependent on how you feel about Gwen Stefani as a performer. The composition and instrumentation on all of these songs was consistently great. There were so many good moments, so many good textures and layers. I don't really hear that much in the way of ska or reggae. Maybe it's because I have a rather limited idea as to what that music sounds like, but still, I would not have called them a ska-inspired band. I think that much more unique and notable about the band is the fact that they have Gwen Stefani as their lead singer, and even back then, she was clearly a huge personality. And I can completely understand the people who think that Gwen Stefani has a very charming presence, and other people who just think she's incredibly annoying. To me, she just sounded kind of campy, and depending on the song, that would either help or hinder the overall mood. Also, whenever she tried to hit those really high notes, her voice kind of turned into a cadence that I actually have a perfect comparison to. You know that one 1 second clip of Yoko Ono scream singing in a museum? It sounded just like that. If I had just heard a demo of her voice, I would not have thought that she would be doing pop or rock at all. She sounds like she belongs in musical theater. She is very, very expressive with the way that she emotes. But apparently she did not do much musical theater, at least not enough for it to show up on her Wikipedia page. I think that Gwen Stefani sounded a lot better on some of the songs on this album than others. Take the two most famous ones from Tragic Kingdom, Just a Girl and Don't Speak. She sounded way better for Just a Girl than with Don't Speak. In Don't Speak, I don't think that it worked very well. I think Gwen's voice is a lot more suited to songs that are a lot more theatrical, a lot more snarky and over the top. And I don't think it worked as well for songs like Don't Speak because the performance didn't quite line up for me. But to be fair, most of the songs on this album are okay. If I had to pick a favorite, I think it would be Happy Now. It was a song where Gwen was able to lean in on the more snarky, sarcastic side of her persona without just coming off as bratty like she did in Hey You or Sunday Morning. Overall, Tragic Kingdom is not an album I would ever really want to go back to, but it was very interesting to listen to. I kind of always have seen Gwen Stefani a certain way, and while she herself hasn't changed much over the years, the music definitely has. And I can't really think of anything else I want to say about this album, so that's it. Thank you for listening. I'll see you tomorrow.